I keep thinking about like what sort of I want to write these sort of like journal um like entries that are related to like technology and data, um and how almost criticizing but not in a sense of criticizing our current like systems. And I'm not sure where to do that because I know I wanted to reach people, um, because there are things that I think that they're important to like all of us pretty much. Um, I just don't know how to. I don't know what sort of platform to go on to with this. I know that I want a feeling of like to publish something and for it to be a sort of book format. I do know that. So then I want to be able to say, yes, go on to here. There's a collection of some sort of journal entries or something. And with Tumblr, I don't feel like I can do that. With Twitter, I don't think I could do that. With Mirror feels like it's more for articles. And the big title is so fucking big. It bothers me, the title, how large it is. So I want this sort of like I don't know. I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put it. And then I think about, or I'll put it on the archive, or I'll put it on Permaweb or something. And how do I make sure that how do I sort of get an audience for that? If it's in the dark, this. And then I'm also still trying to figure out the jolts. And a whole slew of other things, So I don't know which way to go. It's like it feels as though I can't tell if I'm being delusional or overcritical of this sort of situation. I can't tell if I'm doing that or if it's the opposite of that. And I'm not being delusional and I'm not being overcritical. So, I mean, I just got a right jolt on the leg and down to the foot. So very interesting this. So I guess I just make these sort of pleas of like, not pleas but plea of like, please join in on the conversation. Please join in. Please join in. Please join in. I guess I just make that over and over again. I have this sort of idea in my head of like, if I do publish these sort of books, having some sort of form of it where I can potentially meet somebody and say, here, this is my work, and show them, and they look at it and they enjoy it or something, and they wish to know more, like it's a representation or something. But then again, my whole reality feels so fucking strange, It doesn't feel like I'm grinding against anything right now. It feels as though I'm leisuring, but I don't like that. I rather know the guts, you know. Like I said, I don't know. It just feels like something's going. I'm either being paranoid and delusional. I know the jolts are real, so I'm either doing that or it's the opposite of that. I don't know. I wish. I don't even know if maybe it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. I don't know. But to know such knowledge and to celebrate such knowledge sounds like a beautiful thing. To be like, that's why? Oh, okay. Let's have a drink, you know, or something. So that sort of being one or the other, or going through the day feeling extremely sus, or going through the day feeling as questioning if I really am I really being paranoid? Am I really delusional? Well, I get the jolts. Am I really this? Is this and this and this and this? Going through that during the day is, I wouldn't say it's maddening, but it's definitely disorienting. It's very disorienting to know what is real, you know, or, you know, like there's no consensus of reality. It feels like this. So, but questioning reality, or not I'm not questioning my place in the universe or something. I'm questioning literally this big question that I'm questioning the jolts, you know. So, I don't know. I keep wanting to find like a mate, and sounds so primal, doesn't it? I want to find a mate, and maybe she can whisper what's really going on, or there is no reality, or not. There's no reality, but maybe this is what I question, and it's so strange. I feel like it's so strange. It's like my question is: do people know about the jolts? Do people know about that these things occur? My only recent transaction with this would be getting jolted and hearing somebody yell, which was strange timing. Either it's coincidence or it's not. So then I do wonder if I get to sort of, am I able to sort of live and love and write freely and write about these dystopian tech data, you know, call to actions, and then I get to eat food and fuck and eat food and fuck and write and fuck and, you know, and volunteer places and watch society shift into things. I wonder if that's like a fucking dream. But I feel like I'm disassociating that with the reality of me just being in bed thinking about these sort of the whether something is or it isn't, you know. So. I want to breed. As weird as that sounds, I want to breed. But I don't know, you know, then there's I don't know. I want to breed. What a thing to say. I don't know, I saw some fucking Martha Stewart thing that probably didn't help. She was talking about, you know, falling in love and marrying and some rich person, and then they were traveling France and Germany, and I don't know. I guess I just get lost in that, the vision. Or maybe it is like sort of BMO where he's fucking BMO dies and he's like thinking he's alive or something. Or I don't mean like this. I mean like how do you say that? Like I can't tell if there is something, if there is a journey, or if there is a sort of something to be had, or something to be made, or something to be said, and for people to relish in this and celebrate in this, like glory of it or something. I can't tell if that's like, because then that makes me want to get up, and that makes me want to go seek and find such a thing. If there is some sort of love out there that I'm not aware of. You know, the gasoline, the juice of it all, the spirit, I guess. I don't know. But something definitely feels strange, and it's hard to set that sus strangeness aside, and with something, it's just, I don't know, it's very like, and then I remember sort of posting something on X and biking to work and seeing a homeless woman and her laughing and saying, "Oh, you're not going anywhere," I was like, what the fuck? And this was like right after I posted something saying, like, pick me up or something, or so, like, maybe I am in reality. I said that. But I don't get it. I don't understand these games. Either I'm being over, either I'm delusional or I'm not being delusional. And if that's true about this homeless woman, knowing that I have what I'm posting or something, like, what is that? What is the reason for this? So this is what I question. What is the reason for this? And what am I supposed to do? Go walking around with, like, I'll look like a lunatic that says, I have a sign that says, what is the reason to all this or something? I don't know what people think. I don't know what, it feels so strange, all this. I am for the honesty of it, but I don't think other people are for the honesty of it, to be honest with you. I'm really for it. But I do not think that people want whatever is going on to be told. And to them, I say, fuck that. And I say, shame. I'm sorry, but I don't know how you keep something like that to yourself. I don't. I really don't. It's one thing for somebody to have, say that there's somebody down the street that has that did something, and they don't want somebody to know about it or something, so they keep it to themselves or something. I mean, this is very, there's, it's not as though I am it's not as though I am not wondering this every single day, you know. I just want to eat food and fuck and write and work a job and not feel like I'm getting jolted or manipulated in my mind. Is that so much? I feel like I was put here to do something, but I feel like I can't do it. I don't know why. I don't know what makes me feel like this. All right, that's my little. That's my what do they say. That's my 2 cents. What do they say? Like it's like I'm a fucking alien or something. Which I am human. I'm not a fucking alien. I'm a human being. God, I want to be told the truth so bad. And that's what I also don't know. Maybe I'm just being delusional and I'm manifesting this truth, this invisible truth that I want to know so bad. Like I just said, I wish I know the truth so bad. You know. Am I being delusional? Is there really a truth out there that I do not know? Because it feels like that. And what do I do if there is a truth that I don't know, that people want to incentivize me not knowing? Because it doesn't feel like the incentive is for me to know. Maybe in some places there is. I don't know. You know, and then maybe there's people that legitimately don't know about this. All of this is so strange. Like, things felt so strange on Twitter. Things felt so strange. It felt like everything was, like, tailored in some sort of sense of, like, even I enjoy Leadbelly and this, and I see Murder on Ledbetter Road or something, you know, or I see these articles, and I don't know, it's just strange. Like it felt like when I was on there, it felt like, this is more previously, I guess, but it felt like people were trying to get me off of there for some reason. I don't know why. Everybody was like leaving. It was like, I am stepping away from Twitter for this and this and this. And then they'd be back or something. Am I being delusional? Who, you know, and who knows about what am I gonna? It's just everything feels so like. I've never been schizophrenic before. I've never heard voices ever. So this is a new thing. am I building this up to more than something that it is? Or is it really something, am I manufacturing this in my mind? The jolts? Am I manufacturing my impressions? It felt like I was writing something, or I would write something, and then I'd see some other people do something similar, and I'm like, that's weird. Am I overthinking that? Am I being delusional? So, I hate how I can't give an example. I don't remember one. I don't know. I have this strange feeling like I have some birthright or something somewhere. And it may not actually be a literal birthright, but the feeling being in the sense of like that I have something to do. Like I'm supposed to be doing this thing, like with the Congress and these posters. I made a really good one this morning. It was like your reality will. What is it? Your reality will cease at some point or something. So let's do something good. Something like this. Like I feel like, I don't know, I just, when I'm in it, I have this, just so fucking confused, man. I'm going to end this recording. Hopefully I don't sound bitter on it, but I just so fucking confused. All right.